Hello and welcome to your monthly TarotScopes with me, Intuitive Rene. We are looking at October 2021. I can't quite wrap my head around that, but welcome. These are your TarotScopes for the month ahead. TarotScopes are released every single month on the last Friday of the month to give you insight, inspiration, and guidance for the month ahead. The videos will remain available to you throughout the month of October and even after that. So if you ever need to come back and watch again, you certainly can do so. TarotScopes, I have put them together to help you with insight, with guidance, with inspiration, looking at various or a few areas of life that I feel is relevant and appropriate for every one of us. So just a little bit of insight into the energies around what you can expect on emotions, what you can expect around finances, and what you can expect around your health, as well as giving you an overall kind of theme for the month ahead. And also, just before we finish off, I like to give a little bit of information as to what to watch out for and what to embrace, what to accept into your life during the month as well. I've had so many people say to me over the last couple of months when they've watched the TarotScopes that they've come back to it sort of closer to the end of the month or partway through the month, just as a reminder, just to sort of check. And there's so much that is applicable and appropriate. And I'm always a little bit blown away as to how relevant it can be for so many different people. I also, when I set up and start recording these videos, I do set the intention that it be applicable to your sun sign, which is your standard zodiac that we're all aware of, your moon sign, and your rising sign. So if you know what your moon sign is, if you know what your rising sign is, you can watch those videos as well, which will help you to have a little bit more information into you, what you're dealing with and what you're going through. All I ask in return, if you do enjoy the content, all I ask is that you click that subscribe button over there. Click the subscribe button, and then if you click the little bell next to it, basically what happens is you will then receive a notification every single time I upload a video. At the moment, my upload schedule is a daily tarot reading, 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. Actually, I'm lying to you, that's Monday to Saturday, because on Sundays I like to do Oracle Sundays. So Oracle Sundays, we do a little bit more of an in-depth reading. We give a little bit more guidance into the Sunday and into the week coming up. So you can almost look at it as a week ahead kind of forecast energetically. And then during the week, we'll have just a straightforward tarot reading to give guidance for the day. And then every Friday, we'll have something interesting. Normally it's a pick a card. Normally it's a pick a card kind of reading. And the last Friday or Friday of the month will be TarotScopes. And there may be one or two little other things that might crop in over the next month as well. So do be sure to click that subscribe button. And click the bell so that you don't miss anything. And of course, if you want more from me, there's always more. Now I sound like I'm an advert, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to sell myself to you. But if you want more, if you would like to have personal reading with me once a week, do consider joining my YouTube channel members. So just once you've clicked subscribe, just beneath over there, you will find, once you've clicked subscribe, you will find a button that says join. And when you join there on the second or the third tier, every single Wednesday evening, South African time, 7 p.m., I do live readings where you get to ask questions and you get to get instant answers from me. The channel is growing so nicely. I have so many members already, and I love it. It is just, we have so much fun on a Wednesday evening. It's so interactive, it's so fun, and I know that everybody who's part of the club just can't wait for Wednesdays to come along. So let me stop babbling now. I'm finished with my sales pitch. Let's get into your TarotScopes, because that is, of course, exactly why you are here and what you are looking for. So we're going to get started, and I do hope that you enjoy. All right, Aries, let's get straight into it and let's see what does the month of October have in store for you. We're going to start with this card over here, which is going to give you your theme for the month ahead. Let's have a look and see. Actually, bring it closer so you can see. It says, choose who you are becoming. Oh, I love that. And here what we have, the very simple graphic, is just really a little signpost. And it's saying to you, choose who you are becoming. And you know what, Aries, what that is basically saying is that this is a month of change. It's a month of transformation. It's a month of I'm almost tempted to use the word evolution because it means that we are shifting, we are changing, we are evolving and becoming something, but we need to choose. Because if you just allow things to unfold naturally, if you just allow things to happen in their own space and time, you may not become or end up being somebody that you want to be or somebody that you're happy with. So you need to be in the driver's seat. And we know how Aries loves to be in the driver's seat. So choose who you are becoming. And I think it's not about beginning of the month making sure that you know who you're becoming, but as the month unfolds, as October takes place, constantly check in with yourself. Constantly check in and say, right, who am I? Who am I becoming? Is this what I want for myself? Am I moving in the right direction? Are things unfolding the way that I want them to? So you need to be active in this process, active in deciding who you are becoming and who you want to become. And obviously, we have to be realistic about that. I'm sure I don't need to say, but we have to be realistic. We can't decide beginning of October that we want to become a heart surgeon and be that by the end of the month. So obviously, within reason, okay. But I understand that you are the one who decides, and you're the one that has to go through the motions. You're the one that has to make the relevant changes, the appropriate changes, and to allow it to happen in the way that it needs to. Okay, so that's our theme for the month. So when we look at the rest of the cards, we're going to bring that into it all the time. Okay, so that's our overall theme. We're now going to have a look at, I'm keeping to the same kind of a reading spread that I do each month. So what we're going to have a look at here is your emotions. So on an emotional level for the month of October, what do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of, Aries? Oh, look at that. I love it. So from this tarot deck, and this is the tarot of mystical moments, we have got the Two of Cups for you. So on an emotional level, you're going to find yourself during the month of October wanting to, reaching out for, and connecting with like-minded people. It's going to be about wanting to partner, connect with, be with, spend time with others on an emotional level. And Aries, I think that's just so amazing. With everything that's going on in the world, it's the one thing that we all seem to be missing and lacking is connections with other people. So emotionally, it looks like, and I do think looking at these two cards here, I do think, Aries, that there's probably been quite a big shift, quite a big change in your emotional connections of late. Okay, so you may find that you this year, let's just look at 2021 in general. This year, 2021, you may find that you have changed the kind of people that you normally associate with, the people that you normally connect with, the people that you normally enjoy spending time with. You may have found a huge big shift amongst that. And it's because you've changed. You are changing. And this is why it's telling you choose who you are becoming. So are you happy with the person that you are and the person or the people that you are interacting and connecting with? Are they your people? Is that the kind of people who make you happy, that give you, I like to say, soul food? Okay. It's important. It's important that we be mindful of that. It's important that we recognize that emotionally during the month of October, we are going to want to connect with like-minded other people. Okay, I think that's quite awesome. So new opportunities, a lot of opportunity to be with and to spend time with and to connect with. But remember, don't just accept every offer of friendship or partnership that comes along. Be very mindful and say, are those my people? Is it my tribe? Is it the people that I resonate with? Because remember, you are evolving, you are changing. I like that. I actually think that's quite fabulous. All right, let's have a look, Aries. We're now going to look at finances for the month of October. What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of? Finances for the month of October. Sorry, I'm bumping all the cards. Here we have the Chariot. Okay, first of all, how gorgeous is she in her little snail chariot? The Chariot card here is the card of saying there is progress, there is movement. We are in on journey. Okay, we are partway through a journey. You're going somewhere. You're moving in a particular direction, but the Chariot comes with a little bit of a warning, and it's basically saying to you, don't. And I think it comes, the theme is coming into it here, because there is change, there is evolution, there is all of this that's taking place for you. The Chariot says if you're not paying attention, if you're not focusing on where you're going, you may not end up where you want to be. Okay, so it's about choose who you are becoming, choose where you're going. So remember, this is looking at our finances. This is looking at money. So it doesn't matter if you're working, if you're self-employed, if you're unemployed, whatever it is, with regards to the finances. And it doesn't matter if we're looking at a single rand or a million of them, okay? The quantity doesn't matter. For every single one of you, this month, stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on what you're trying to achieve, on who you are becoming. If you're becoming if your finances are dwindling, if your finances are getting less and less, harder and harder, more infrequent, whatever the situation is, it's because maybe you're not focused on what you're doing, and maybe you're spreading yourself too thin. Maybe you're trying to go too many places at once. And this is saying to you, the Chariot is confirming there is progress, and it's normally a positive card. Okay, it normally is a positive card, and I really think, Aries, for each one of you, this is saying that there is positive change, positive progress, positive advancement, but you are still very much in the driver's seat. Okay, you're the one that's telling the cute little snail which way to go. You're the one holding the reins. You're the one deciding where to next. And if you're not paying attention, you may miss the off ramp. Okay, and if you miss the off ramp, you may have to take a detour, but ultimately it's going to be your fault. Okay, you need to make sure that you're very much in control, that you are making the decisions, because that's what I get with this choose. And isn't it interesting that we've got the signpost and it's picking, like, you know, pointing left or right, and it makes so much sense. So financially, things are progressing, things are evolving, things are moving along nicely. Don't take it for granted. Don't trust the process just so. Make sure that you are navigating, make sure that you are driving, make sure that you are initiating it in whichever way it needs. It's very important that we do that. Okay. And now we're going to have a look at your physical well-being. So we're looking at your body. So we've looked at emotions, we've looked at finances, and now we're going to look at your physical self. What is the energy for the month of October? What do you need to know, Aries, for your physical body? We have got the glorious Queen of Swords. I love this deck. I'm probably going to call every single card glorious because they really are. They're absolutely stunning. Queen of Swords. So here she sits in a hot air balloon, which actually looks like it's a window into a building of some kind. Okay, and she's sitting across the top. She looks quite comfortable. And she's got a telescope with her, and she's looking beyond. So look how high she is. She's right at the top of the tree, and then she's even gone higher. So she's reaching for the stars. Okay, that's what I get with her. She's reaching for the stars. She's looking long term. She's looking way ahead. And I think, Aries, for you, when it comes to your physical well-being this month, it's telling you to take nothing for granted, but it's also telling you to investigate thoroughly, to look as far into the future, far ahead as you possibly can. Don't be short-sighted with anything that you do, with anything that's going on around you. With your physical being, whatever changes, whatever things you do now are going to have, I'm going to call it, spin-off effects in the future. So everything you do now in the month of October, think bigger, think more appropriate, more stronger, whatever you want to do, but look further ahead. And remember, it's all on you. It's all on you, Aries. Choose who you are becoming. So if you're slacking on the physical, it's up to you. It's all on you. And it will come back to bite you later on, because with our Queen of Swords, you know, she's very much in control. She's very much aware of the big picture. Okay. She is big picture kind of person. And she is looking ahead to see how things may interact, how things may affect in the future. So Aries, it's looking really positive. So far, we're still going to look at these two cards. But so far, looking at these four, everything's looking actually quite strong. Everything's looking actually quite good. Remember, on an emotional level, there are connections with other people that you can really look forward to. But don't just accept all. Make sure that the people you're connecting with are the people in line with who you want to be, who you are. The people, I like to say, your tribe, okay, your soul tribe. We need to make sure from a finance point of view that you are paying attention to where you're going and how you're getting there, and making sure that you are driving in the right direction. And from a physical health and wellness point of view, just be mindful of the long picture, of the long-term picture, the big picture, and make sure that whatever you're doing today is a good thing for later, so that things don't come back and bite you. All right. We now have two cards across the bottom here, and we're going to look at what do you need to embrace over and above all of this. What else do you need to embrace now during the month of October? And we're also going to look what do you need to watch out for during the month of October. So what do you need to embrace, Aries? We have got Ace of Wands. I am loving that. So here we have, she has opened a really big, thick book. And from the center of the book is this beautiful rose there that is blossoming, this flower that is blooming and coming into blossom. Ace of Wands is about inspiration. It's about big ideas. It's about big, bold moves and big, bold actions. And this is something that you need to embrace. And I do think it comes back to choose who you are becoming. Choose who and what is important and significant to you. Okay. I do think this Ace of Wands is telling you that there is so much that you can do. There is so much that's happening. Embrace it. Take the opportunities as they present themselves. Don't let an opportunity slide by. Don't let an opportunity go away. Grab the opportunities as they are presented, but make sure that they are in line with what you want for yourself, because choose who you are becoming. So embrace that, okay? We're now also going to have a look at what do you need to be careful of, what do you need to watch out for during the month of October. And Aries, what we've got here is the Star card. I love the Star card. The Star card, so what we have here is we have this I'm going to call her a fairy, an angelic being, a fairy sitting here in front of this huge big castle. She has got her wings, she's got her wand, and it's almost like she's waiting for something to happen. It's almost like she's waiting for a special moment, a special opportunity. She's waiting for something. Um, the Star card is the card of hope. It's the card of inspiration, but it's also the card of renewal. Okay. So she's waiting for a thing to happen or a thing to finish or an opportunity to present. It hasn't happened yet. Okay. She's holding out. She's waiting for that. And the message that I'm getting for you, Aries, is that we mustn't spend too much time waiting. When I look at all of the cards that we've got, including our theme for the month, our Queen of Swords with our physical, it's about looking ahead. It's about asking yourself, is what you're doing today enough for the future? Too much for the future? Is it relevant? It's about connecting with like-minded, appropriate, balanced individuals. And it's about being focused on where you're going. We need to choose who we are becoming. I think this is telling you, Aries, watch out for your inactivity. Okay, inactivity. In other words, are you sitting by waiting for opportunities when they're all right here now? Are you missing an opportunity? Are you missing out? Are you sitting and waiting and being hopeful and waiting for an opportunity when it's already passing you by? So watch out that you're not sitting around too long and missing opportunities. All right. I'm not done with you yet, Aries. I now have the Oracle deck that goes with this one, and I want to just shuffle and draw. I'm drawing an extra Oracle card to connect with these two across the bottom, okay? So it's got to do with what we need to embrace and what we need to watch out for. And from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, let's just see what we get for you, Aries. Taking that one over there, let's just see what we've got. All right, we have got the perfect key. So look, you can see she's holding the key. The bird also has a whole variety of keys. We don't know which one unlocks, okay? So it's about trusting yourself. It's about recognizing that the opportunities that are here in front of you now, the opportunities that are right there, that are right here, are the right ones. And I think I'm actually going to slot it here in between these two, because what we need to embrace is all these new opportunities, all this new inspiration, all these ideas, all the strategy, all the things that you are becoming. Embrace it. Recognize that it's going to be larger than life. It's going to be bigger than. What you need to be careful of is that you're not waiting for so long that you miss the opportunity. And this is confirmation from Spirit that you have the perfect key, that everything is perched, everything is ready, everything is locked and loaded, locked and loaded and ready to give you everything that your heart desires and so much more. So Aries, I do think this is Spirit saying to you, are going to have a fabulous month of October as long as you choose who you are becoming, who you're connecting with, what you're doing with regards to career and finances, and how you're taking care of your physical body. If you do that and you embrace all these opportunities and you make sure that you're active and that you're not sitting back waiting, if you do that, success and happiness is going to be yours. So Aries, I do hope that October is as fabulous as it looks out here. You know what you need to do, you know how you need to do it, so just go ahead. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we connect again, Aries, take care.